What's good, you guys? It's Lifestyle Did It from.
Yo.
What's good, you guys? It's Lifestyle from LifeStyleDidIt.com. I'm here with.
Tim.
We're gonna be asking him how he goes about buying beats and what tactics we use as producers that can successfully make him buy a beat, and what will make him slide us to the blocked part of the section of Instagram. So we're just gonna ask him a bunch of questions and kind of see, what tactics work in his eyes when he is obviously a rapper and a producer comes his way to try to sell themselves, or how he comes about buying beats. All right, so first I'm gonna just literally, this is off top, so I'm about to ask him. I didn't ask him beforehand of anything, so these are gonna be real answers. What is the number one way for you not to buy someone's beat?
Honestly, because
Like the most annoying thing that happens.
if I can tell it's a template, if I can tell that you're not being genuine, that you've heard none of my music before, and you try to pitch me something, and
Give an example.
I had a person slide in my DMs and tell me, "Oh, I've heard all of your music and this, that, and the third," and then they send me trap beats. I make hip hop music, just regular hip hop boom bap stuff. So I was like, you didn't listen to it, and they're like, "Oh, my bad." After I confronted them about it, like, you should do your research on the artist if you're targeting artists before you go out here and just start shooting out links to your, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. Like, it makes it less personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to actually work with an artist. You're not working with an artist just for the money. I hope not. You're working with them because you want to make music. You know what I'm saying? So
does that completely ruin it from the jump?
Yes.
Is that a blocked?
Yeah, that's
Insta block.
It's an insta block.
Okay, so in one of my videos, I actually tell you guys to do that, but I tell you to listen to their music for this exact reason, and I'm glad he went over that, because I tell you to listen to their music first and then hit them up and say something about their music that you like. And he's saying that sometimes people will reach out, producers will reach out, and how he knows they're not listening to his music is because they're sending him beats that he would never get on, and his entire catalog of music does not match that. So he instantly knows that it's cap. He smelt the cap, and you get blocked. All right, so if I was a producer and I didn't listen to your music first, I've never heard that like form of advice, and I just DM you, what do you think would be a good way to, or in your experience, if someone doesn't come at you saying, "Hey, I listened to your music," they try to maybe do like a little sales pitch. What is one that maybe kind of worked to where you would listen to their stuff? So a bad one would be they don't listen to your music and they just come in like, "I got 5 beats for $10. Okay, does that?
That's annoying.
That's annoying.
I'm not buying nothing. I'm not buying no wholesale beats.
Yeah.
That's not cool. Like, I'd rather have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to make a sale. You're not.
So it has to be personal. So what would be something maybe that came across good to you where they don't necessarily bring up your music, but a good pitch that kind of happened to where maybe you would know what they're trying to get at, but they're never saying sale. Like they're maybe reaching out on something else.
It would depend. I mean, I think one thing is like, it would just, honesty. Just be honest. Hey, I'm, what, not even saying that you like my music, whatever. Just the fact is, hey, I'm trying to work, whatever the case is, and then give me your, whatever your platform is on. At that point, I'm like, okay, let me see what you got, and then, you know what I'm saying, then proceed from there.
Yeah.
Because if it's off YouTube, if you don't have a BeatStars or a Track Chain or whatever the case is, then, I mean, we can then see, how we would talk through. They're like, hey, I want to buy this beat, whatever. That'd make more sense because I'm finding something that's for me. You're not trying to throw a buy 5 beats and then you get 10 free. Like, it's like you're,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if it's a good day and someone hits you with something that's pretty open, as far as like honesty, how often are you, if you have the time and you're free, to click that link and listen to like a random beat?
And real honest, I'm probably like 7 out of 10 times.
Okay, so that's pretty good actually. When a producer maybe says they've listened to music and it kind of seems like they have, can you know if they listen to like 3 seconds compared to a full song?
Because you could always tell that it's not on point. They might listen to, because I mean, for me, for my instance, I have songs on there that are harder, and then I have other ones. You can tell that they might have. They'll only listen to the harder songs and pitch those ones.
Because they have trap beats or something.
Yeah, and there'll only be
Right.
like one or two of them. It might just be a beginning, or it might be a super old song.
Right.
Also, pay attention to where you're looking at, because don't go all the way down and expect them to still make that same music. The first 4 or 5 songs is usually what they're on now. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them, that's what I'm saying. You could always tell.
So you think it's good rule of thumb for if they see that you like more jazzy, lo-fi-ish hip-hop type beats to at least try to give some of those and then maybe pitch a banger just in case you want to get on something crazy?
Yeah, like target that. You know what I'm saying? And especially even if you did your research on there, you'll probably make a better sell if you listen to all their stuff, pitch them something, and then still offer like, hey, we can do a custom, whatever the case is, because that gives you, you know what I'm saying, some exposure and some practice, and then you have a another person that you're making music with and make money off, whatever the case is. So I mean, you should just do your research. You know what I'm saying?
That's definite. And people that like to, I feel like I'm interviewing you. People that that like to maybe give a free beat at first. It's kind of like a touchy subject for producers, but does it change if someone listens to your music and pitches you a very good that they've listened to your music? Or over here, maybe they offer you a free beat up front. Which one would make you go back to that person?
I think, and and it's going to sound, obviously, everybody's going to know my answer. Yo, if you give me a free beat, first of all, that's cool. I appreciate the free beat, whatever the case is. Hilarious. I appreciate I appreciate the free beat, but also it would be 90s, baby. So I appreciate the free beat, but at the end of the day, it's like you support me, so not everybody is like this, but yeah, if you support me and the beat is cool that you gave me, yeah, I'm probably gonna purchase from you and whatever the case is and work with you and because you support me, I support you is kind of usually how it goes. But I mean, again, if you're jumping in my DMs trying to make a sell, don't seem thirsty, because first of all, you're gonna get blocked.
How long do you think it takes? Because I always tell people that they have to kind of speak to an artist for more than 30 seconds, 30 minutes, or even 2 days to kind of make someone go check you out or buy your music. So how long do you think, like, not a nonchalant, dumb conversation should go on, but how long do you think it would take for you to kind of actually feel like they're a real person that maybe if they sent you like a real good beat, you would continue to maybe purchase with them? Because I have a few people that I've been talking to for 2 years. When I first started doing this tactic, I would speak to them for maybe 3 to 4 days about just random stuff, and to this day they might buy a beat or two from me every single month.
And I mean, it would probably take somewhere around,
not a specific day,
but I get you. I mean, me personally, I'm not a big conversational person, because half the time, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really talk to a lot of producers that aren't people that I already know or whatever the case is. But as far as it goes, if you're getting my DMs and you seem like a cool person or whatever the case is, and we have that conversation where it would, you are a real person. You're not trying to just hit my DM for a sale. You're not sending me no template or nothing like that. I mean, yeah, probably just a couple hours, to be honest with you. I mean, just see how it goes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because even within the time that we're talking, I'm going to be looking at your page trying to see what you're
That's about. What I always tell people, that if they come at you with like the fact that they listen to your music or something, you're, by habit of being a human, you're going to click to see what their page looks like. Mm-hmm. So that brings me to my next we're kind of getting deep into this. We need to make this different parts. When you go to their page, what is a good thing to expect in order for you to go further to click a link? So here's two examples. If I hit you up as a producer and my entire page is just beat videos and you don't see me on there or see my face or see anything that's personal, is that automatically weird to you? Does that look like you think that even if their message is personal, that you feel like that's fake because there's no person on the page? Or
I'm gonna answer that one in the next one you got, because I know the next question.
But because I also, on your page,
I was gonna say
your face isn't necessarily on there, so that's why I want to ask you to see how you feel about that personally, because I know everyone's different.
I'm a very genuine person if you're not one of my friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very genuine person if I'm talking to you about business or just talking whatever. If I go on your page, and one thing, especially about you have really good art. If your beat videos look really good, like you took your time on it or whatever the case is, I'm more than likely gonna buy beef from you or something because it's official. This sounds good. Your tag is good. Everything's in place. No matter if your face is on there or not, because I mean, I'm one person that my whole moniker is not showing.
That's
my
what
face.
I wanted to ask. Yeah,
You know
so
what
it
I'm
just has to. It has to seem like it's more than just like a
It can't just
picture
be,
with a song
exactly,
and a million of them.
A million of them.
Because you feel like maybe you're buying beats from a robot or something.
Exactly.
Not that it's bad, but this is one person's opinion on the matter, and I like to ask him because he doesn't show his face on his Instagram like that.
I'm surprised I'm doing this.
So it was a good question to ask. It's because it kind of fits both parts.
Yeah, it's real life because that's like the biggest thing ever. Presentation is key.
All right, so the last question is, what is the worst thing to do when I'm about to reach out to you? First time I'm going to reach out to you and I'm going to try to maybe sell you a beat. And let me put the camera focus on him. I can't double focus my camera, so it kind of sucks, but I want to hear this answer. All right, so one more time, recap. Worst thing to message you or to start off, just the bottom barrel. Don't do this.
Don't like blow up my social media. Don't like things. Don't like retweet stuff that doesn't mean anything. Like just so I can see your name and look at your page. Don't do that. That's not how.
So you're talking.
It.
I go on your
Don't spam
page,
me.
start liking everything. Go on your Spotify.
Especially
maybe
if you don't
listen to
follow
one
me.
thing.
Especially if you don't follow me. He's so irritated. Like what are you? Like you know what I'm saying? But yeah, same thing. You go
that
on
makes sense.
It's just super annoying. Or like even with the whole template stuff. Like you should. I know, like saying that you got the 5 for. I get that. I wouldn't want to type that out either way. But I would not just send a hey, listen to you. That's out. That's out because one day somebody's gonna quiz you and they're gonna ask you like, hey, what did you listen to?
All right, so that wraps it up. Thank you to Tim for coming on and speaking. Hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, leave a thumbs up. You can follow me on all social medias at LifeStyleDidIt. All of his stuff is going to be in the description as always. Go check out his Spotify. Blow his Spotify up as always. He just dropped something new on there, so go check that out. Other than that, subscribe to your boy. Push notifications. Thanks.